We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Bart Delabate, home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Digging in, Fritz Hinton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next up from New York, Chad Parr. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Next for the Mets, Raul Taveras. No one on base for him, and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running.
Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Eddie Arrojo. And he gets ahead 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eddie Arrojo becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Plays at 1 now.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in, Mickey Zager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Ono, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be a pitch you can drive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will be fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look. Now the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Jason Minton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate now, Bart Delabate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff. Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Landis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple.
Batting ninth.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission. I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Into the box, Wes Landis. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Comes set, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but He certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Jones stands at second with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. So striding forward now, Fritz Hinton
The right fielder.
in there, and it's 0-1.
Hinton.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
At the
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
The count is 1-2.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chad Harr will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight.
The left fielder, number 5.
So coming to the plate, Raul Taveras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And there's ball 2 now.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Hit to third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that leave 1. Standing in, Luis Prado. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 the count.
Here we go, guys.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
He's going.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. At the plate, Jason Minton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the...
Play ball.
And now for the Angels, Marty Jones. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And set now for the bottom of the fifth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Fritz Hinton.
The right fielder, Fritz.
Now here's the pitch.
Hinton.
Hit to short, right to him. Throw just in time, and oh, that was all. Digging in the switch hitter, Chad Hart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
That's the ball.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
1 strike.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Raul Taveras. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Taveras.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
2 down now.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now a hard liner, but foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Arrojo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now in the box, Luis Prado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Castro is there, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Mickey Zager, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that misses ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner. Brian Ono is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball.
Let's play ball.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Marty Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Now batting.
In now, Wes Landis.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0. No hits to this point.
Hey, way to lay off that one. Get out.
Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between 1st and 2nd base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of...
He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Leading off the inning, Jason Minton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fouled straight back. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Full count, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up. Bird has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marty Jones. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball
1.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
1-1 to the Angels pitcher.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. Got him. 3.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
8-2 tonight's final. The Halos win the World Series opener.
Great job today.